Boom shakalaka, the real cause for the Bitcoin price pump, a very curious Bitcoin sell signal, and where things could be headed in the very near future. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including the real cause for the price pump and where Bitcoin could likely be headed, including a very scary sell signal right there. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, helps out so much. Now today, fear and greed down from yesterday's extreme greed at 76 all the way down to regular, ordinary, run-of-the-mill greed at 73. The overall market down 1.5% today. Bitcoin at 45,705, Ethereum at 2369, BNB at 298, Solana $97, XRP 56 cents, Cardano $50, Avalanche $33, and Dogecoin 7 cents. And Bitcoin, after breaking up for a couple days, topping out at roughly $48,000, it has broken above this very strong bar on the volume profile right here at $43,000. Hopefully, that will continue to remain support for Bitcoin. But we did get rejected from very critical levels. The $47,000 level is a very critical resistance level on both the 3-month, the 6-month, the 9-month, and the 12-month candles. When you take a look at the body candles, every single one of these, $46,900 or $47,000 is resistance, and Bitcoin price got rejected from those levels. Now, what indeed did cause this pump? Well, it turns out the SEC Gov tweets all Bitcoin ETFs are approved. And then eventually Gary Gensler says the SEC account was hacked, and then SEC regains control of their accounts and deletes original, and they say they were hacked and not approved ETFs. So you can see what happened. Price jumps up, and then price crashes down, and then whatever. But somebody probably made a lot of money. Whoever hacked the accounts probably could have bought a lot of Bitcoin right here with these green candles and sold a lot right there, and probably made a good amount of money off of that one trade alone. And the same thing happens over and over again, especially if you're going into Bitcoin with leverage. The old game. First it pumps and shorts are liquidated, then it dumps and longs are liquidated. Best just to hold spot and relax. Yes, that is maybe not the fastest, but certainly one of the better ways. You can see here that in 1 hour, $82 million were liquidated, both 41 million of longs and 40 million of shorts. The good traders see this stuff and they know how to liquidate people who are going in with leverage. Now, despite all of that happened on Bitcoin's daily chart, we have an upper shadow from the sell the news and a lower shadow from the SEC government hack news. Amid these manipulations, the fact is that Bitcoin is still trading above the ascending triangle, and this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. So no matter what happens there, still very, very bullish if it holds above the $45,000 level in terms of price, except for this chart right here. So this is weekly chart right here, and while not directly linking to the upcoming Bitcoin ETF decision to sell the news event, it's worth noting that the TD sequential flashes a sell signal on the Bitcoin weekly chart. What does this mean? Well, this indicator forecasts a correction lasting 1 to 4 weeks before Bitcoin resumes its uptrend. Could we see a sideways movement for 1 to 4 weeks? January, historically, not a strong month for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, the third worst month for Bitcoin. Could we just go sideways? I don't know. It definitely will depend on the SEC's decisions. But here's something going on behind the scenes in terms of all finance that could be very, very good for Bitcoin. So if we take a look at this, we're only just starting the global liquidity cycle and has already produced 50% gains in the NDX and 150% gains in Bitcoin in 2023 and 2024. And in 2025, the years we should expect the acceleration in liquidity according to everything code. Let's see how this goes. So as global liquidity increases, Bitcoin price will likely increase as well. Could have very, very good things coming for Bitcoin. And as a matter of fact, if we take a look at the cycles, this is the RSI, the 2-week candles on the Bitcoin chart. What if the ETF approval is good? Yes, billions could enter the market. But if we take a look TA wise, this is the perfect point. If you take a look at the history of Bitcoin, every time on these parabolic run-ups, once we broke through this resistance uptrend right here that happened in 2013, 2017, 2020, and is just happening right now in 2024. This was the beginning of the parabolic run-up. So we are at the very start of something that could be hugely significant for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, an indicator flagging that has not signaled in 8 years, since 2016 when Bitcoin 100x Bitcoin from right here would be $4.5 million Bitcoin. Let's hope that happens. But if that doesn't, either way, Bitcoin is about to make a golden cross in the 21 and 50 EMA SMA. The last time we saw something like this was back in 2016. In addition, there's a buy signal in the super indicator. All of these things lining up for massive territory, rare signals for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, just taking a look at it based on some fib levels, we have the 0.618 fib here, the 1.618 fib, the 2.72 fib. If we take a look at these levels, well, this would predict roughly, at the 2.72, roughly a $200,000 Bitcoin. So we could be headed towards some very nice levels for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. If you did enjoy that video, go ahead and give it a like. I'll thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.